2 years ago, I didn't think that I would even be alive right now. I didn't think that I'd ever be sober. I didn't think that I'd ever have kids, somebody that I love. And now I do. Growing up, I was a small, chubby native kid. My mom, and it was a daily thing of her sitting on the couch, smoking cigarettes, smoking crack. And every so often she'd get me to bring a package to her friends or something. I never knew what I was doing until I got older, and I opened one of the bags and I pulled out a bag of crack. One day when I was delivering, I saw a kid in there who looked like around my age. We ended up talking and stuff and became friends slowly. I ended up meeting literally my best friend, my brother, my father figure at the end of the day. Eventually, there became nothing to do that we hadn't already done. Nowhere we hadn't gone, nowhere we hadn't seen, nothing we hadn't fucked up. So we decided to venture out. My first introduction to the gang would have been going up there for his initiation. You show them that you can stand through that shit, you can hold your own. As soon as they were done that beatdown, everybody was being like, you're one of us now. Anything goes wrong, we have your back. And I was like, wow, I've never had that. I've never had that. When I first got jumped in, it was the best feeling in the world. I had a family that would be there no matter what.
Run that shit, motherfucker.
I came out to M, and only M, because up until very recently in the gang scene, being queer was not accepted. It was a family, yeah, but a very fucked up family. I had started using heroin, and I didn't know where to get it without these people. When you shoot heroin, your worries, your problems, your pain, everything just fades away. Eventually, you get hooked, and you get sick when you don't have it, and so then you need it. When M did end up moving to LA, it was out of necessity. You know, he wanted to become something more in the gang. I knew it was gonna happen eventually. I didn't think it'd be so soon. I ended up trying to get in contact with him for a while, and I just couldn't. The next thing I'd heard, he got hit up in a drive-by. He was inside the car with a kid that had a rep for selling fentanyl, claiming it was heroin. I really wanted to die after that, because he was my brother. I ended up getting through that with a lot of drugs and alcohol. A lot of nights of being suicidal and sitting with a gun to my head. I had tried for years to get out of addiction. And then I went to a recovery house, and I met my partner there. When she found out she was pregnant, she said to me, "You need to stop using right now. If I don't get control of my addiction and I'm not there for her, then why did she even bother helping me in the first place?" It's the first time I've ever had a sense of family. Like true family and true love. Even with M, I didn't ever experience this feeling. He was the closest thing I ever had to a family.
If I wouldn't have met her,
I wouldn't have ever gotten sober. Because I didn't have a reason to. And when I think of losing that, it is the scariest thing I've ever thought of. Death doesn't scare me as much as losing them.